Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Age of Cave 2024 tournament. I am Attack Slug, and I'm joined by Softnum.
Hey, Slug, how's it going?
Hi, I'm doing great. This round is vanilla, and we have Aurilliux versus RaikouRider, and it's gonna be a good race. I'm excited. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's probably going to be fast. Two really, really good runners here. Very vanilla ancient cave. I expect it to go quickly, but it'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So, tell me about vanilla.
No.
No. All right. We're going to get started.
Absolutely not. I was going to say Ari is our winner of last year's Ancient Cave tournament, and Raikou a longtime runner as well, so a lot of experience on both sides in this race. And I guess when it comes to vanilla, if you have a question, just ask us. It's just the caves. It's just straight up spelunking in the caves. There's no crazy flags, so you know everything is just going to be as it normally is, which is still chaotic. So
yeah, the cave's still going to cave, but
yeah, we're still good there.
That stutter.
I do not agree, Plastics. I do not think Ari and Softnum sound the same.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think I sound way more nasally than he does.
Yeah, they don't. Boo! Boo, Plastics! Cold take! Before we even started actually doing commentary, me and Softnum were kind of doing comms like behind the scenes. And he was asking, so vanilla in the middle of the tournament, and I was saying, yeah, we figured we would just do a little bit of a respite, since the first two flag sets were kind of gnarly, just in general. So kind of an equalizer, a bit of a rest from having to deal with like crazy flags that, hinder you or change stats a whole bunch. And I think it's been interesting to see kind of like, who's going to be moving on because of that.
I think it's going to be very, very interesting. Raikou found a big bottle rockets for sale right where Ari is now.
Heck yeah.
So they're actually both doing the same thing where they went and sold the can and they're going to be like, I'm going to buy a PBR.
Okay. Interesting play. Typically, you'll see folks save that money if they find shops to buy skip items. So there are skips throughout the cave that will take you anywhere from 2 to 5 floors up or down, and that's kind of the point of Ancient Cave if you want to play it fast, which is what we do. So you need to have like skip items or key items to be able to get through. There's a couple that kind of come like, what's the word I'm looking for? Pre-packaged almost, with the ruler and the tiny ruby on Jeff.
Oh, yeah, you get them automatically.
Yeah, or if you come from the backside of the theaters, you can ask the ticket person to move out of the way, and that will be a skip, or Dungeon Man. So there's quite a few, actually, but, if we find them, we find them. If we don't, so it goes. It looks like we have skip sandwiches, picnic lunch. That's a good little shop find there.
Yep. That's what Ari bought. Ari didn't end up buying a BBR, but Raikou did. Or Raikou ended up buying something in that shop anyway.
Okay. I missed it. I was yapping.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, full heal. That's nice. Because everyone has heat stroke right now. Sunstroke, whatever. But how's everyone doing on this Saturday evening? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope your weekend has been fun or relaxing or whatever you want it to be. And we have 2 great races tonight, so be sure to stick around for both of them. And I got a prediction going for y'all. So use your channel points. Use them. Use those channel points. Do it.
Predict who's gonna win.
So it seems like this area has just been kind of a bust.
Yeah, we haven't found anything real exciting yet.
Kind of crappy to start out in the desert, you know, when all your like stats are so low.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, it's another floor of happy.
Zoom in. Thomas, I was lurking in your stream while I was working, and you were showing some really cool toys that I guess you got when you were visiting Japan. Is that right? Oh, and here's that ticket skip I was talking about, where you can go from the backside. And from floor 1, it could go up to 1 plus 5 is 6. So I guess we could go all the way up to 6.
That would be quite the jump here.
It would, yeah. It would be scary.
Yeah. So the cave does get harder as you go down or up or whatever analogy you want to use. But sorry. Bigger skips do, speed you forward, but it also comes with a price sometimes.
Yeah, it can also, like, what's a good word? Hinder you, so to speak. So it's a coin of slumber. So that could be 4 or 5-ish, depending on the item. So the items and the enemies will kind of give you an idea of where you're at in the floor. If you can't find a hitman, or if or if you make it to the shining spot, you'll be able to know where you're at. Other than that, it's kind of, so this could be like 3 or 4, maybe early 4, late 3-ish, just from these enemies and the item. I don't know. Yeah, I saw some really, some cute Godzilla and some really cool Godzilla stuff.
So yeah, and 3 and 4 seem like a pretty good skip to find early,
Yeah, because it's not like super far, right?
Right.
But it's enough that, like, if you can get through a fight or 2, your stats should equalize and, like, you should even out and you should be okay. Like, Raikou just won that fight, so his stats are going to go up and he'll be good.
Yeah, it looks like he's making it about to level 8.
Yeah, and this is also the shining spot room, so it's a very quick transition. And they are on 4. Okay. Just the painting, so the painting can honestly be kind of scary sometimes.
We just BBR'd it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, are you choosing to save the BBR for now? But they both are getting through at the same time, so we are even right now. Moving on to floor 5.
Yeah, 10 minutes in, 4 or 5.
Not even 10 minutes, like 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
That's great.
I was rounding up.
Okay. So I feel like when this happens, when we see, like, being able to skip into the cave, like, early and, like, somewhat, deep into the caves, we're gonna see, like, a 30-minute floor 7 or 8.
Right.
It's just how it is.
Yeah. I mean, you get that far ahead, you got to be able to make it through a whole fight, get that experience.
Painting status. But we'll see what happens. My weekend just started because I have Sundays and Mondays off, so.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So tonight's my start of my weekend.
Yeah.
Woo!
Plus, that means you're employed again. Woo-hoo.
Oh, yeah. It does indeed.
Which I had missed, so.
Woo-hoo. 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 All right, is Raikou back on floor 5 now? I believe so. I don't know what happened. I guess he went back down or something.
If he was, like, trying to go back to giant stuff.
Oh, to like heal. Well, there's yeah, I mean, if he had just pushed on, he'll find that hot spring.
Rizukun is saying that he died, so.
Oh, he died? Oh.
That also makes sense with his current party composition. He died again.
Oh.
He actually got saved out of it.
Oh, got saved. Nice. Well, like I said, I think that little hot spring is coming up. Yeah, it's right there.
Ah, there we go.
Ah, take a dip in refreshing hot springs of Saturn Valley.
Wow, that's really sped up.
Someone is using fireworks outside your house? Oh my god. You want to know what happened to me today? So, for the last year, I had been dealing with really terrible neighbors who played extremely loud music to the point where I could hear it in my house, like the bass in my house. And I'm working today, and I have a headset on, and I hear this noise, right? And I'm like, no. I was like, what is that noise? It can't be. And it's bass. It's bass booming through my walls. And I was like, nope, no ma'am, no sir, no they, them, no anything. Not happening. I went over there and I knocked on the door and I was like, I work in my house. Turn your music down. Because it was like a construction worker, blasting music. And I was just like, I'm not doing it. So we have coins of defense. We also have a protein drink here. But it looks like Raikou is loading up on coins of defense to be able to sell and then make some bank. They turn the music down, so thank God. Because, I mean, if I can hear it through my headphones, you need to calm down.
Yeah. Looks
like an old
Ari
lady who's on the other side. Sorry, go on.
I was just saying, it looks like Ari kind of had a rough encounter here, too, in Deep Darkness. Or Lost in Underworld.
Yeah. Okay, so Raikou's immediately going to be able to sell all of those coins of defense. And you know what I would do? I mean, well, maybe not. But what they could do is walk down to the first floor and then sell everything super easily. Alright, we got a ruler skip for Ari, so we're not going to know where they're going. So let's see. Let's find out. Can't hear the music. You're not late. You're right on time. Welcome in.
They marked his exit.
Maybe in case it's just a big dead end or something. Who knows? Right, you're gonna take this single little fobby fight. Foppy, floppy, whatever. Blobby, blobby.
King Fobby, it looks like today. King Fobby!
It's a good little base for Ari here on this floor. There's the hot springs, and then you can stay at the end. They're both for free. Raikou getting some good experience from that fight. Definitely
Sorry.
what is needed right now. That puppy was very beefy. You're right, Rizu. It was so beefy. Probably wants to fight the Starman. Okay, so if we're seeing Starman... Ari is not on floor 5 anymore. Oh, is it one of those? One of those tracks. We're trying to fix those, by the way, for anyone who's wondering. Like, some of the audio on some of the tracks is just, like, really out of whack, and so a track will play into another floor, and then it, like, blasts your eardrums. So we are working on that. Look at the little beak! Oh my gosh. On the robot! That's so cute! Alright, a lucky coin? I mean, with Starman? Ari could be on like 8 or 9. It's so cute, right? Oh my god, I know, I loved it. I really like the flying man, like Nest Jeff Palapu. But we don't know, so it's still a question mark. We don't know for sure. But I mean, if it was a Foppy, you know, who knows?
Ancient Cave hasn't backported the fast escalators.
No. Nope.
I was watching and then I expected them to zoom up it like you did.
Okay, so there's a bazooka at that shop.
That's pretty good.
A question mark? Yeah, I think we're pretty high right now. So they've definitely skipped forward, for sure, through that ruler skip.
It's of Old Mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, just Old Mouth?
That's the bird mouth. No, it's the bird. It's the beak. Old Mouth. Ew.
It is Old Mouth.
It just reminds me of Schitt's Creek, where David's like, you look like you have a clean mouth. You know, some people have sloppy mouths. You have a clean mouth. So you have an old mouth. I don't think that would be a compliment.
I don't know how you could... I don't know, like, after telling somebody they had an old mouth, how you would spin that into, like, a compliment at all.
Ancient mouth.
Welcome to Mouth Cave.
You heard of Ancient Cave. Wait till you hear about Ancient Mouth. Alright, let's see what this is. It's a mook.
Uh-oh.
Diamonds, question marks, foppies, Starman? We're on 8 or 9.
Yeah, because we got the alien.
Alright, we got a reset for Raikou. Alright, taking out some cash. Might go buy that bazooka, I don't know. If he noticed it, you know. Sometimes you're just scanning so quickly you don't notice. It's like he's saying, yeah.
There was Skip DX in there. I don't know if they're going to get it.
Well, I mean, if we're on like 8 or 9, we don't need it, right?
Oh,
Because you're already at skip sandwich speed. Okay, Ari also doing the coin of defense strat that we recently saw Raikou do for money. And a protein drink, just to be safe. I love the, like, reasonable, like, okay, I'm gonna take 5 coins of defense and a protein drink. just because. Okay, so if this is the floor, one of the floors that we think it is, this is definitely a good base.
He did come back for the bazooka.
Did he go get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a good spot of operations. And Ari's doing what I was saying I would do, is go down here so you could just sell super quickly without having to menu to, do you want to sell? Yes, blah, 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 blah. And Raikou has found the room with the shining spot. We are about to find out. So this could be floor 7. I want to say 8. I want to say 8, y'all. Given the enemies. The room.
It's 8, that's kind of rough, because you gotta fight boss.
Welcome to Mouth Chat.
Welcome.
Right,
to Mouth
yeah.
Chat.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, Sofnum. We do, but that's the caves. Them's the caves. We are on floor 8. Yep.
8. Ooh!
Reset! An immediate reset!
No. Not like this.
I repeat, we have a sighting of dog. There's a dog sighting. We don't want dog mouth. We don't want to be a dog face boy. No dogs. No dogs in our seeds. No, thank you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. Ew.
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 Ew. What do they do? What would you do, Sofnum?
I mean, so their options are, right? We can grind. And try and get past the diamond dog.
Yeah.
Or we can go back to floor 5 and go to floor 6 and hope to find a skip to 9.
Yeah. Okay. These are both great options.
Those are what I think that we could do here.
You know, they say dogs' mouths are older than our own. Ew, no.
Don't do it. Don't do us like this right now.
Tacky dogs? Sure. Like hot Cheetos and Takis? Like that? Is that what we're talking about? Takis?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sofnum, all you do is eat hot Cheeto and lie, so...
What?
You don't know that meme?
No,
Like, all girls do is eat hot chip and lie. Someone has to know that meme. Don't make me sound like I'm a freak.
No, I'm just old. You're not... Ooh, fresh
Are
egg.
you just an old mouth? It's okay.
Yeah, I have an old mouth. Can't you tell? I've got an old mouth.
You made yourself cringe.
I did. I did.
I'm sorry, I'm just cackling. Okay, Ari about to find out that it's dog. Oh, and another bazooka. Good thing we just dropped 1,000 on one. It's okay, we stole coins of defense for it. Alright, let's see what Ari chooses to do. He's usually a big proponent of... Oh, no, he doesn't like what he sees.
He does go for it, though.
Yeah, I feel like Ari will kind of like try to punch through the wall as much as he can in these kind of situations. But I mean, it's freeze resistant. That's disgusting. We have but a mere bazooka and really no
350 a pop.
Like no sense of gear, honestly, other than a couple of coins. You know,
We have a coin of defense.
but we have lots of coins of defense. So this is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Looks like Raikou's taking some fights to gain some levels.
Look like he's at 20 E, if I saw that right.
He's thinking. We can tell he's thinking by the menuing. Jeff has prey.
Oh, Jeff has prey.
Are we gonna brain shock? Are we gonna shield? 5% freeze, Bell Flash, paralysis, hypnosis, 50. Okay. Alright, we got some stats now. It's just spewing fireballs at us.
Wow.
That protein drink is gonna come in handy.
I mean, I guess you're trying it, but wow. It's just painful.
Yeah, I mean, at least to get a feel for like what's going on, you know. Now Ari knows the intel, and can kind of like make his decision from there. Raikou just straight up noped out of there, which
I know.
Do not fault him for that at all. But you know,
So, like,
getting the information, especially at our home base here, where once again we have a heal and a full heal essentially. Kind of figuring out what you want to do from there.
yeah, go have a nice bath, relax, think about life.
Yeah, Flash Beta isn't guaranteed. And then even that, 100%, who knows? That would be sick if that did work, though. If we saw a dog go down to Flash Beta. Because you see people try it, but when does it ever when does it happen? We did see the Onet house skip last night, and that was exciting. So we've seen some fun things in the tournament so far.
So the thing you said was going to happen is happening. I'm going to point out that we're going to have like a half hour for a...
Right, yeah. I mean, and that's just... You almost have to,
yeah.
Right? Because, even if you went and found Gygus, and had star pendants and Franklin badges and whatever, your stats just aren't going to be where they need to be at to be able to get through the fight. You could try. Yeah. You could maybe. I mean, I've gone into Gygus pendantless and, somehow won the fight a couple times, but it's not it's just not fun. It's even less fun, than normal.
Yeah, having to basically reset till you get the good RNG is never very much fun.
Yeah, exactly.
The Starman grind's doing pretty good for us here.
Yeah, at least they have a good setup here,
Yeah.
So even if they die, they can just revive and keep grinding away until we get some decent levels. And I'm wondering if we're going to see both of them going for dog, because we're almost about we're 26 minutes in, and you got to be thinking, okay, my opponent probably has taken the same path I have because they were pretty linear skips, right?
Yep.
So you got to be thinking, all right, we both know sort of the intel of what's going on. So are we just gonna fight our way through dog, or do we take the time to maybe find the back of 4-8 and go to 7 and maybe find a skip to 9, which isn't even guaranteed? It's just so many options at that point that you kind of got to try and figure out what am I going to do to cut my losses and get ahead.
Right. I thought that you were immune to lightning. Or thunder.
No,
no. Okay. Something was
new Foppy just dropped.
Yeah.
To thunder. I don't think anything is immune to thunder.
No, I don't think so either. I think that's why that's the
it just never hits,
Yeah.
I wonder why they made thunder the way they did in Earthbound. Hey, here's this thing that actually hits pretty decent, but it's never going to. I guess just because Earthbound.
Yeah, just Earthbound things. I kind of like that each of the elements has their own kind of flavor,
Mm-hmm.
That's a neat part.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Thunder's neat flavor being that it doesn't work right isn't very much fun.
But when it does, it has a pretty cool animation too.
It does.
Derek, you wish you had been more present last night? Well, we missed you. Especially the Thunder Gamma, where they're when they zero in on it's okay, we found the back of 8. Do we take this fight and go to 7 and find a skip to 9? Whoa, it's true me. Gross. Not as bad.
Not as bad.
Not as bad. Gross, but not as bad. We are mushroom immediately.
We also have a lot of levels since the last time we tried to fight a boss.
Right. But is Jeff at full health with 98?
No, I don't think that's full.
Okay.
But he has low hit points because both of them are at like the hundreds.
Okay.
It's the prey disease. You can't have good hit points and have prey.
Right. The prey disease. Well, you were expecting nightmare? Okay, Raikou also finding, but not going for it. Okay, a full heal right here. Ari gets through. He'll probably go back for that full heal real quick.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it's 2 doors away or whatever it is.
Yeah, it'd be kind of crazy not to, especially with the mushroom on your head. Good amount of levels there.
And poo is poison too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, immediately back.
Yeah.
And just down here.
Okay, so Raikou deciding to turn around. Is this gonna be... This is gonna be the major differentiator if Ari is able to find a skip tonight. Because I feel like sometimes fighting dog almost feels like an in-boss fight in itself in Ancient Cave. Because it can just be so gross.
Yeah.
Just filthy, you know?
I mean, it's... Guess what? You're gonna go backwards till you find a skip.
And it's all ATMs. At least we know that it's not going to lead us to a dead end, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
There is an ad coming up.
Whoop, whoop.
Facade already has a freeze-resistant dog. Yeah. I mean, the Shroom, because we saw Shroom last night as well, also wasn't really that formidable.
Yeah.
Diamond Band.
We just saw Shroom. It was a long fight, but Ari was never in any real danger.
Right. And now that we're on floor 7, like, the enemies aren't going to be as terrible. Still not, like, you know, fabulous or, like, easy pickings, but not as bad. And we could pick up some decent gear, you know. I think Raikou is going back for dog round 2. Or I guess round 1, because he never fought it in the first place. Alright, let's see how this goes for Raikou. If he can break through, that'll be a lead.
Freeze.
And he is soon finding out that it's freeze resistant.
And he's just letting Ness's hit points tick down.
Just the thought, just thinking, just, oh god. And apparently every room on floor 7 is just one little room. Just a floor of tiny rooms. Okay, this is not bad. We could probably find some cool stuff in here. Here in this Dungeon Man room. Flame Pendant, that could help. That could help with the dog fight. And a Goddess Band, so we've gotten 2 good bracelets. We got a Flame Pendant and an Earth Pendant. These are pretty big pickups for Ari here if he chooses to go back and fight the dog again. The dog. The mouth dog. Dogs. Ari can't escape dogs. Sorry. I have an inside joke with a friend where we're like, dastardly dogs. Devious dogs. And once I start saying dogs, I just can't stop.
Alright. That's fair. I got you, dog.
Thanks, dog. What is this? A speck? It's a roach.
Yeah.
Alright. So Raikou does know that he could go back down to floor 7. He does have that information.
And that's where he's going.
That's, yep. Or he's going for the heal. And then maybe going back down to 7. Honestly, I mean, with a freeze-resistant dog, yikes,
I mean, finding this... If you don't do this, and Ari does, and then Ari finds a skip to 9, he's won the game, so...
Well, at least it has a lead.
It has a very big lead, yeah. I mean, that's a little bit dramatic. But...
All right. Same thing happening to Raikou with that mushroom on Ness. Hitting me with some fire, though. Freeze and a bazooka. We should get through this fairly quickly. Uh-oh, 2 mushrooms. Oh, no.
Yeah, but we have the heal right there.
Better hope Jeff doesn't start feeling funky. Oh, we're through it. Okay, we're good. We're good.
All right.
Wet boomer. Oh, gross. Wet boomer. I know. I know. Just why is it gotta be wet?
Oh my god, it smells like wet boomer.
Wet boomer with an old mouth. Oh, this is cursed. Everything about this is cursed.
A wet boomer approaches with his friend, the old mouth.
How do I ban myself so I never have to see it again? I don't know.
Bill's here.
I have no answers. Okay, we're at the beginning of floor 7. So,
We're at the beginning. Oh, I guess we are.
Ari just found the shining spot.
I guess you're just on team backwards for a while.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I mean, you're still gaining good levels. You're still progressing, kind of. So
in a way, yeah.
And if you make it all the way back to 5, you can skip to 8 again.
They're just stuck in a loop. Also, I feel like if you find maybe some items that you feel good about, like, we found that earth pendant and that flame pendant, as well as those, like, bracelets, which are some pretty good defense. You could maybe just death warp, which might take a while, but you could, because if they haven't saved anywhere but the Tinda village, then it'll take them right back to 8.
Yeah.
And then you'll have levels, right? You'll be able to fully heal. Ooh, moonset. Raikou could find some really good stuff in here. Like a skip sandwich deluxe. You'll have levels, you'll have some items, and you might be able to go and get through dog.
Or you're just gonna get mashed up by 2 grizzly bears and a boy.
Yeah. So just everything deluxe in Moonside here. Ari might just take this death and do what I was saying. He might do it with the items he has.
Guess.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows? I mean, at this point, what does chat think? What's up, Crimson? Hey, Satake. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
So it's floor 8 dog and he's freeze resistant. Ari found a flame pendant and an earth pendant in death. A diamond band and a goddess band. I typed that out for Satake. I mean, it's not like fabulous, but it's better than nothing. No? But does anyone ever love going into dog?
It's ancient cave, like...
No, exactly. The thing is that we don't have any, like, actual melee weapons, you know?
Right.
Scour floor 7 for explosives, flame resist while searching for skips, but the odds aren't great. And that's what they did. Ari took a death here. So he's back on floor 8. Right, exactly. There's no real good choice. It's you're bashing your head against a wall in one way or another.
Fall asleep, run away! Jeff has 20 hit points. Join. Check equipment. Healing Jeff.
Right. There is no guarantee for the 7 and 9 to even exist. And it's like, do we keep wandering farther down into 6? You know, to find that? For solidify, right. And we could, I don't know, did Ari put the flame pendant on Jeff? Because he has the crystal charm for the bazooka to hit early. And maybe the flame pendant on one of our healers? Maybe on Ness?
Ugh.
Sorry, I was having to do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff.
It's gonna get swept out of this. That sweeper is just rough.
The fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross. Right, so yeah. Looks like Ness does have the flame pendant equipped.
I tried brain shock.
It might be time to go open my wine. We might be here for a while.
Yeah. I might recommend that.
Yeah.
So,
we're sticking in here with Dog, who's feeling weird. Maybe he'll chomp himself.
well, I think we're shielding too.
And we don't have any revive items either.
Right. Oh, we ran the dog out of pee-pee.
What's the dog doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to Diamond Dog yet.
Right.
Do we eat a picnic lunch or like, good grief? Oh, what if that worked? If you could throw a wet towel on the dog, on the carbon dog,
and it would just like turn into Diamond, I guess.
DD, we brain shot hope for self Diamond Eyes. Oh, we've made it to Diamond Dog.
Oh no.
And we're paralyzed. Are you joking me?
Felt strange. That was a good amount of damage on freeze.
Sorry for my clickety clacks.
Yeah, no worries. We're doing some good damage on freeze here.
Yeah, using magnet, good idea.
Felt strange. We're just gonna keep magneting.
Oh man, this is rough. Meanwhile, Raikou just stacking points here. Stacking stats. Stat stacking. Glorious Light is terrifying. Indeed, Rizu. It's just a really scary fight in general. Diamond Dog don't know what's going on. We're stacking shields.
Yeah, it's... I mean, we're sort of stable here, but, like... I don't know...
yeah. No 3 non-blondes allowed. No 3 non-blondes allowed. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Everyone stick around. If we ever get through this scene, up next is Charles and Static Pulse. You're in race purgatory. Well, I mean, imagine being in this seed. We're in dog purgatory. We're just slowly draining the psychic points from dog. Yeah. We can say it. We're in dog hell. It's okay.
Yeah.
At least Pooh has a decent amount of health so that we can, like, get some stuff going on in the meantime and then heal. Oh, Lord. The glorious light. Get that glorious light out of here. You get it out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oof.
Taking all Diamond Dog's pee-pee.
Yeah.
And then... using it to cast life up.
I mean, we don't even know how much it has.
Well, it said it doesn't have any more.
Okay. That's almost that's like not good though. That's not good in a way.
Not great.
That's good in a way. Ooh boy. Okay, so do we bash? Do we mirror? Do we auto fight? Do we just...
I guess we're just gonna mirror.
Do we just say, what the... Oh, this sucks. Oh my god, to spend this much time.
Oh no, he got diamondized. So the question before us now is, what do you do? Do you hope to have better luck on phase 1? Do you try and level the flash beta?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This is a really rough spot to be in.
Right? Like, Diamond Dog seems like the only way forward.
Yeah, because I mean, basically every room that Ari went into on floor 7, unless this room up here at the top of Giant Step takes us somewhere that could possibly have a skip, we might not even have the skip item.
Right. I mean, the skip might be in 6 still, if there is one.
Yeah. It could go like down. It could go all the way down. Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't
there's
know.
that,
This
too.
is bad. This is real gross. sorry, folks.
Slug, it's your people.
What are they called? The newfangled bug. No, that's gonna have an old mouth.
Newfangled Bug is better than Old Mouth? I think so.
Sounds kind of cute. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are things like gorgeous Slimer.
Gorgeous Slimer.
We got a new bug, everyone. New bug just dropped. Alright, looks like... Oh, I don't know. Wait, Raikou on 6 now? Did Raikou choose to go to 6? I'm so confused. There's a lot going on all at once.
I don't know that Raikou went back to 6 yet.
Well, this is a shining spot area.
So maybe.
So I don't know. I don't know where
maybe,
they're at right now.
But I don't.
I think he did go back to 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's where you would have fought the boss. Let's see what we can find. Oh, Starstorm. Oh, and we're homesick, and we got a bunch of ghosts in our party. Ay, ay, ay. The seed was rolled in the fires of Mount Doom.
So I think Raikou just moused back to 8.
One seed to rule them all. He would have, because that's the heal that's on floor 8. Yeah.
Yep.
So he found that Star Master. Maybe he's thinking, okay, Pooh is pretty beefy. Maybe I can get through Dog with Starstorm.
I mean, he's real beefy too. Maybe it's just time.
Yeah.
He's gonna be at a higher level than Ari was for sure. He's going the wrong way though.
You know what? They've been in the cave for almost an hour. Give them a break.
Yeah, I mean, they might just be doing something else. But...
Oh, here's Old Mouth. That's literally...
Yep. Old Mouth was defeated.
Alright, Ari's going back again. Maybe he feels like he got a little bit more experience now. I mean, you gotta give it to these runners for their persistence.
Yeah.
Especially Ari dealing with the dog at least 2 times now. Second time getting fairly far into the fight. And we're starting with Brain Shock. We're going offense up strats. Bazooka.
We're gonna try Brain Shock again?
And the thing here is that even if we, like, threw a shield, like, you know, the shields we throw, they're not gonna, they don't stop the fireballs.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, fireballs are...
Which is the major issue here.
Yeah.
We need, like, a large pizza. We need, like, 10 large pizzas.
Well, we have Mock Pizza's phone number.
Do we?
We found it at the very start of the game.
Oh, nice. Could do a pizza reset strat. Alright, Raikou going back in after finding that Star Master. See if this makes, you know, the major difference. I've been in a race where I was stuck fighting dog, like while the other person was fighting Gygus and having a hard time with Gygus. This does happen. This is not uncommon.
332, so...
Doggone dog.
This is... I mean... I think this is gonna do it.
Yeah, that Starstorm is... I think that might be...
Yeah, we're already almost
Oh
1,000 hit points, man.
We're paralyzed. Oh, yep. Okay.
Yep. Wow, that's good.
Oh, man. Trying to break through the shield with the bazooka. 340. We have deluxe water. Nice.
Deluxe water? Is that sparkling water? Sparkling water?
Yes, it's sparkling tap water, yes.
Yes. It's delicious sparkling tap water. Okay.
You use their soda stream.
Well, that's
Flash
unfortunate.
just like ruining everyone.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, we can still use Starstorm, so even though Paralyzed can still use PSI. It's just gross. This is just gross. This is one of those moments where you feel for the runners, you know? Just like, if when watching it is painful,
Yeah.
you have to imagine what like being in it feels like, you know? Especially in a race and brackets, and even if like you don't take it super seriously, like it never feels good to be, you know.
Like you're on, you're on camera, people are watching, and you're just like sitting here staring at this stupid dog.
Raikou doing, I mean, getting through it a lot quicker with that Starstorm, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he... Oh!
There we go!
He's through! Oh my god. Alright.
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 The dog
is down.
Defeated.
Dog is defeated.
And we'll see what's left for floor 9 here.
Thank god. Yeah, and Ari's still taking on the dog. He'll get through.
Yeah.
Raikou is saying, good riddance to floor 8 and moving forward. Right into a dead end. Oh my god. Oh, this seed. It is a very beefy dog, yeah.
Come on, Seed.
Oh, okay. Ari into phase 2 and looking okay.
I mean, we're all up in phase 2. That's a lot of what you can ask for here.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't let Jeff die. Because Jeff has a bazooka.
That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's nice.
No! Don't you diamondize. How dare. Oh, we have healing gamma. Nice. Okay. Okay. Back in business. Raikou moving through floor 9. Getting a diamond band. Fighting a mole. It's disguised as a cow. Ari still in this fight.
It's actually a mole.
Surprise!
Yeah. Scalding giant.
Ew.
Just a very hot mole.
Scalding. Uh-oh, we're feeling weird. This isn't good.
Oh.
Oh, and when you heal for the... It takes away the crying first. Oh, that's annoying. Ari menuing like the wind, just whoosh.
I'm sure he's a little bit tired of where he's at, too.
Yeah. Once again, feeling strange. Getting bit and going back to normal.
Come on, Ari. Meanwhile, we found Annette.
Yeah, here we are in our net. Oh, that's the skip to... There's the skips tonight.
There's the skip to 9. It exists.
Oh, okay. Come on, dog. Get out of here. Go on, get!
Nobody likes you.
We're so sick of you. Go away. Diamondized.
Diamondized.
It's okay, we have healing gamma. Do we use it? We're eating lucky sandwiches. We got a lot of lucky sandwiches. Oh, and a big revive of psychic points.
On Ari.
Raikou just rich in diamond bands here. Looking through floor 9, Onett to find Gygus. When will we find him? Will it be a short floor 9? Will it be a large? We can see an Aori side as well. We're through on both sides. This is still a race, everybody. It was never not a race. We're through on both sides. He made it. We're down but not out. Let's go. Gonna go back and heal. Raikou checking a shot. Maybe we got something good here. Maybe a bomb. You know, you never know. You never know. A bag of Dragonite. Love to see it. 2 stupid dogs. My goodness. Gotta makes you wonder, like, what is... yikes. What is Gygus gonna look like?
probably be a pushover. Very
I
anticlimactic,
hope so.
right?
I'm saving. I am saving after all of that.
Oh, I would save.
Yeah, I mean the
Oh,
dog would still
another-
be gone, but still.
I think that was
God.
another skip to 9.
Yeah, looks like it.
It's
I wonder if they were like all on floor 5.
that would be
Legendary
really
bat, nice.
fun. Ooh, we got some offense finally.
It looks like Raikou had a big league bat. I guess we missed that, but who knows? I've just been so focused on the dog fights.
Well, the dogfight did take like 20 minutes total on both screens.
Head hurts. We got a C pendant, so that's very nice for Raikou. Can't stop looking at dogs. I wonder if Ari's just like, oh my god, dogs everywhere, just dogs in my life.
Dogs, just no more dogs.
Yeah, and all these friggin' spawns. Leave him alone. Let him through. My god, go for a green on a Stargan. I don't know. This is awful. We're stuck. We're just stuck. This is the worst floor 8 of all time. This is almost like that floor. I think this is worse than that floor 2.
I didn't get the green.
It's okay. Well, it's hard to run away from these robos. They're fast and stupid. I hate those robos.
Yeah.
Those are like
Robos.
one of my least favorite enemies.
The neighborhood clock too.
Neighborly. We got away though.
Neighborly.
Alright, here we go. On to floor 9. Alright, Raikou's stocking up on magic pudding. Heck yeah. Everdread just hanging out. What's up, Everdread?
Hey, Everdread, how's it going?
Oh, and a phone on floor 9, which we could not find last night.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least we have a guy to save once we find it.
Could you imagine if you were like you went to a Halloween party and you saw someone and and they had like a mustache and like long black wavy hair and they were wearing like a Hawaiian shirt and they had a black hat on, and you went up to him and you were like, "Oh my god, are you dressed as Everdread?" And they were just like, no. They just looked like Everdread. Imagine.
You want to find the Everdread that's in the wild.
Sometimes I'm such a dork. I make myself laugh. What's up, IQ? Oh, have you been lurking for the dogfight? Because my god.
Yeah, the dogfight was bad.
Whoever what? Who? I'd just be like, never mind, and like scurry away.
And you just be like, it's okay.
I'm like, well, do you want to hang out anyway? All right, so we're in. Both runners in on that. What were you gonna say, something?
Ooh, Platinum Man. I was gonna just say that I would be totally down.
I think Raikou is finding progress here because I think every other door we've gone through and on net, because Raikou has been here a little bit longer than Ari, has been kind of a dud. So I think Raikou has found the progress. Seemingly, we don't know for sure. Yeah, empty AF. It's a real want. I will disgrace Onet with want. Okay, so they both had big league bats. We just missed it. I don't know where they got those. Okay, picking up the C pendant. So Ari now just kind of following in the footsteps of what we have seen Raikou do here. And hopefully this is progress through Liar's Shack, because if not, it's such an annoying walk getting up through here. And it looks like it could be. Finding all these skips to 9. How just rude. Oh, another sea pendant. Okay. Yeah, scalding giant mole. Yeah. Like Sofnum said, just really hot.
Really hot mole.
Some really hot mole.
Some just hot moles.
Hot moles in your area.
Yeah, sorry, Slug. I gotta go. There's hot moles.
Ari seeing that progress, but choosing to kind of maybe explore just a little bit more of Onett before having to make the long journey. Ari buys a snake, instant +5 Ori points. Raikou running into a sentry robot that is disguised as Dr. Andonut. Both terrible.
Both terrible.
Wouldn't want to run into either one.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to come up with logical objections to your position in this. And we found South Winters.
Okay. I think. Oh no. No star pendants yet.
Magic puddings.
Yeah, Ari also getting a couple of magic puddings. Now, the big, difference here, other than, Raikou did a ton of grinding, is that Raikou has Star Master.
Yeah.
So, in Phase 2, that could be something that puts him ahead. Oh, talk to Face! No, go talk to the Face! What are you doing? So this is a bit of a dead end. But we're in Dalam. Several doors to check still.
We have Onett into Dalam so far here. That's just
Keyboard Terry, get out of the way! You jerk!
You jerk.
Graham.
Keyboard Terry.
We don't have time for this. Okay, there's a star pendant.
Star pendant.
Okay. Raikou also has a Horn of Life that he picked up somewhere, which is nice.
Oh, that was just off of Dalam.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I think Ari's realizing he has to go through that northern passage. There's a couple of areas in the game that you'll see runners sort of back out of, just because they're long gauntlets, so to speak. And if you don't have to walk through there, you really don't want to take the time. But in this case, it is progression.
Yeah, it's kind of kind of have to do it, but it's what the runners are always going to end up doing last anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and into Foresight! Oh my god, this is so cute.
Hub into hub into hub.
We're hubbing it. Another
star pendant. Must be rough.
Are you?
And we have some.
Static, are you so excited? Are you so ready for your race? Yeah, true. At least we have a ton of money. We're loaded. I hope not. I hope not. For everyone's sake.
Probably be worse than this. Probably not.
Derek, get your hands off the bot. Get your hands off the bot. Yeah, we're close. Yeah, we're close to Googie for sure. enemies are. But I mean, that's not always true though. Sometimes there's like really weird enemies outside Gygus that you're like, what are you doing here? Yeah, Airframe, do it! Hey, Ari catching up. Still has to check a bit of the doors in the same fashion. There's a lot of doors to check here, so
Yeah.
you know, if you choose the right one and it leads you down the right path, that's that's the lead here. I would say, I mean, if we had to, Raikou is in the lead right now.
Yeah.
Just with a bit more information, you know, and star pendants and Star Master. He's Starborn. We haven't seen Tucson, no. But I don't think we will. That would be insane.
That would be funny.
Ew, in this squatter tent. Oh, and into Winters. Okay. All right. We talked to the face. It was a little barf, but you know, it's okay.
But it's okay.
Yeah. This is just like a joke at this point. Like, come on. They're like, okay, so first you're gonna have to fight Dog, and it's gonna be a filthy fight, and then floor 9 is gonna go into like 5 different hubs. Have fun! Ooh boy. Okay. Raikou got away from there. Ari is checking the arms dealer up here. If we have super bombs, we got big bottle rockets, but I mean, without like a rabbit's foot, I mean, we have a crystal charm, but probably not worth wasting the time and money to buy. You know, it's been a heavy, intense seed when our runners have healing gamma. Like, you don't normally see that.
Right? It's been quite the seed here.
Yeah. Thank you for being here with me. If I was here alone, I don't know what I would have done.
I know.
My mind. I would have lost my mind soft. No.
It would have been.
It's hanging on by a thread anyway, and it just would have been completely.
It just would have gone. Just like no more.
You just hear like a buzzing sound, and it's not my fan this time. Oh, I'll take a hug. I love hugs. What if I was like, ew, no. Oh, we found Gygus.
Ew.
He was hiding in a tent. Ew.
Oh, in a tent in Winters?
Yeah. Raikou's going for it. The phone is too far back. We're not going to waste time trying to save. Oh, Lord, have mercy on all of our souls. Here we go. All right, last minute check of inventory. Appropriately, yes.
So Ari still needs to find Winters and then find it. So.
Yeah.
But isn't too far behind. I don't think. So.
Yeah. Pebble. Good Pindas, no badges. We have a whole bunch of C and Star. Yeah, we're pretty well kitted for sure. And like I said, you know, Raikou has that Star Storm, so in second phase. But Ari hot on the trail. If Ari can go into the right tent, put plenty of pudding. Yeah, barring catastrophe. I mean, we don't have a Franklin badge, but we do have 400 HP points on Paula. Jesus.
Paula's buff.
And we're
And doesn't
starting
have
with
to pray this time.
we're starting with a beta though, and that's gross. Also, Googie looks like Starman Deluxe, and that's just ominous in general.
But hey, paralysis works.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Let's say suave coward.
It does.
It does.
The Klaatu's grandnephew.
So
Right.
Ari's got to be closing in on the right tent because there's not that many tents left here.
I think it's the next tent. Yeah.
I think it's the next one.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the next. I meant the next one.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh.
It's the Shoop tent.
Jeff. Please think. We have a plea from Ari to Jeff to stay alive.
Please stay alive. Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Ari did use an exit mouse, which I don't know if we saw Raikou use an exit mouse. But Raikou into the second phase now. Ari about to begin Gaius. Yeah, and then we're gonna throw that Starstorm. Ooh, freeze resistant. Of course.
True.
Of course.
Yeah, but 400 on Starstorm.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Maybe going for the solidify. Oh, he chose Thunder. I thought he chose Freeze. All right, let's see how this first phase goes for Ari. All right, we get an alpha. Okay.
It's not too bad.
No. Did the paralysis work? No, it didn't.
Let's see. It did on Raiku's side.
Yeah. And that's going to take Raikou into phase 3. Mm-mm.
So all we need to do is pray 9 times and not die.
Yeah. Whew-wee.
Right?
Should be okay. Should be okay. I mean, I'm emphasis on should. I think we still have a Horn of Life. We have all those magic puddings. So yeah, should be okay. Yeah. Looks like Ari did get the paralysis. And we're going to play it safe and keep Jeff lifed up. And we're going for Brain Shock. Ari into second phase. I screamed because I didn't know what else to do. How fitting is that for this seed? And something about tears and rain, time to die. Like, how did they know?
Yeah.
How do they know?
You cannot grasp the true nature of Kawata's attack.
Yeah. Like I need a shoulder massage after this. I'm feeling my shoulders have been up to my ears. Just
Right.
anxiety and stress.
It's been very,
It's been stressful, right?
yeah.
Except for that part where I imagine someone dressed like Evertread at a Halloween party.
That also happened.
Which is still just, oh man. I need to write that down in my great ideas book.
It just makes me want to go to a party dressed as Everdread, though.
Dude, you totally should. What's up, Les? Thanks for that raid. You're coming in right at the end of this Ari and Raikou race that has been absolutely insane. Ari's still working on second phase. Raikou in his prayers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of got to make it through this. Some play. Googie is happy.
At least one of us is. All right, one more prayer for Raikou.
That's dark.
And Ari into phase 3. So just a phase behind. There we go. GG's Raikou. Well played.
GG's.
Well won. GG. My goodness.
It's gonna end up having been really close. Like,
it was very close, yeah. Unfortunately, that does mean we are saying goodbye to our dear Ari in the tournament. Can't win them all.
Yep.
Everyone's just too fast. Too fast. But Ari catching up and doing a great job, especially given the fact that like Raikou had a bit more resources on his side, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Ari made up a ton of time there at the end.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, put in a great effort. No shame in this.
Oh, absolutely not. No, never.
Never.
I mean, if you're in a tournament and you're trying and you're playing, like, good for you, because it's not easy, you know.
Right.
And like, it doesn't matter how many races you've been. We were talking about this last night. Like, you still get nervous, you know, and you just never know what's gonna happen in Earthbound. So, and I think that's why it's so fun to like play in these tournaments and be a part of them, is because you really don't know what's gonna happen. You think, oh, surely this person's going to win, and they're like, no, they're not. Don't call me Shirley.
And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah. Is Ari gonna DNF here? I don't have the race room up.
I didn't open it either. In actual fact. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
hey, Raikou.
What's up, Raikou? GG's.
I don't know what to say.
Well, why don't you just go ahead and try and put into words how you feel about that seed?
I did not deserve to win that at all.
What makes you say that, though?
Yeah, why do you feel like that?
I played so poorly after I found Carbon Dog. I was so panicky the entire time. I found Carbon Dog was freeze resistant, after spending probably a little bit too much time leveling, and I was so shaky by the end of it. You might have noticed how slow and deliberate my menus were towards the end of it, but like, wow. It was just unreal.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, let's pause. Let's pause for a second. First of all, you did deserve to win because you won. So let's not take that away from ourselves, right? And you were playing just fine. Like, we didn't notice at all.
Yeah.
That dog was awful. Absolutely terrible. So it wasn't like Ari just breezed through it either. Like, you both, it was like, and you both did basically the same thing where you found the back of 8, went to 7 to look for a skip to 9, couldn't find it. You went back down to 6, found the Auto Star Master, and that's where you started gaining the advantage in that dogfight, right? So having that Starstorm to be able to do those big hits really gave you that advantage. But Ari, we like finally made it through, maybe like a couple minutes after you did.
Whoa.
So you had a couple of minutes on him just on like information, and then floor 9 went into like a million hubs.
9 was crazy too. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why is this not? This 9 is a nightmare.
It was.
Yeah,
not
so
fair.
don't take that away from yourself. Don't do that. That's not how we play around here. You did a great job. GG's, you won. Fabulous job. Ari, GG, he won as well. We all win. It's just that Raikou will be moving on in the tournament.
Being able to
that was best.
being able to make it through the seed at all was so hard. Because I just found nothing on 7 or 8 that helped with. Because when I found the Auto Star Master, I'm like, I have a Flame Pendant for Pooh, I have an Earth Pendant for Paula. I had a regular bazooka for Jeff contributing to some damage, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pray that Dee Dee isn't freeze resistant too, and he was, just not completely. So I had like 150 damage freezes. Eventually I decided to have Ness start contributing on offense instead of healing. I was also nervous about Jeff HP, because Jeff HP was not very good. You might have noticed beta.
Yeah.
I got scramble at the start of the Googie fight, but once I was through that fight, the other thing that I was really concerned about with the whole seed in general was maybe spending too much time grinding.
I mean, I could see that point, like, for sure, but also when you go and like, look around floor 7 and find absolutely nothing, and then you basically like have to go and fight dog, like, I don't think grinding is a terrible idea, right? Like, I don't think you like lost a ton of time doing that. If anything, during that time Ari was trying to fight through dog and like wasn't able to break through with the stats that y'all had when you found him.
Finding that bat was another reason why I decided to just move on after the Starstorm, because I was like, maybe Ness can do damage with some crits.
Yeah. Okay, so did you find the big league bat on floor 7?
I actually think I bought a big league bat from somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, because you both had one. I missed it completely.
So what I did to get it was, when I skipped to 8, one of the first things that I found was the free shop, and I bought like 15 coins of defense. And next door, stole 15 coins of defense. And then I found the Forsyth department store, so I laundered about $15,000 from them, because that's what it is called when you take items from the free shop and sell them to a saleable vendor. It's called money laundering, correct?
As one does in the cave. Yes, we approve of this.
Ancient
cave.
So then after that, I just was checking locations for just any vendor. There were no arms dealers anywhere. I was mostly just looking for like BBRs. Oh, and that BBR that I bought early, that was so key to getting started.
Oh yeah, you did buy that, which is kind of not a lot. Like, we don't usually see that, but you had that extra BBR in your pocket, so.
and it helped me get through an encounter I otherwise would not have been able to, because that's really the hurdle to skipping, is getting through the first encounter afterward, because the first encounter gives you enough levels to really get started. Also, when I was in those later floors, I was getting kind of panicky after Diamond Dog as well, because I was in really desperate need of healing. And if I get one bad encounter, I could go all the way back to my save point before Diamond Dog. I wouldn't have to fight him again, but it would just be a mess getting back there. I tell you what.
We found a save on floor 9. There was a save on floor 9 in Onet.
I was
and
also
saved there.
That 1 HP. I had multiple 1 HP runs during this too that just scared me so much.
It was a very intense seed. So, I mean, once again, well played, because it was not easy on either side, like, at all.
Thank you.
But GG's, like, for sure. Like, it was hard to get through for all of us. Like, I'm exhausted. Like, I don't know. I just asked who's doing comms for the next race and said, I refuse. Like,
I imagine you would be, because, like, this seed was not only long, but it was, it sounded like it was close most of the way.
It was, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
All right.
But GG's Raikou, you will be moving on to face, let me see here. You'll be facing Sarah in the lower bracket round 3.
Oh, lovely. So, another tournament winner.
Yeah, have fun with that. And go enjoy your win. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for stopping in and talking with us afterwards.
I'm so tired too.
GG's.
Have a good one. Thanks for calling us. Cannot wait to watch this back.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
And so up next we have Charles versus Static Pulse. And yeah, so we're gonna be getting that set up right now, so definitely stick around. And yeah, that's coming up, so we'll be right back, everyone.
Hey, party people, how we doing out there? We got another exciting race coming up. And yes, I am alive. I'm actually doing something here, so excited to be here. I think we're gonna get this race started here. I should probably pop into the race time room. That would be helpful. I'm here to chill with you for the next 15 minutes. Don't worry, someone else rolled a different seed this time, so it'll be good to go. I made it extra special, extra difficult. Hope you're ready for the next 3 hours.
Ooh, that'd be fun. I'll just roll the seeds locally on my own build. Here you will go.
Whoops, was
Also,
this a
I'm back.
plando?
Hi.
I should probably move the chat where I can see it. There we go. Now I can see people chatting.
I should move the preview where I can see it. All right. Getting synced up, and we are good to go.
Yeah. At least it's not a super shop early on. I always hate to see all the good items early on when you find that MBR in the third door right off the start. Always been tempted to drop a exit mouse, and maybe I'll come back to it. Never do, though.
I've actually gotten in the habit of doing that, just in case you get into some awful situation.
Yeah.
But if you never find one, it doesn't help you, so. We got some burgers. There's a couple skip items. A fresh egg, too. Is that what I saw? Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna get some cooking going on later on.
We can only hope.
And the good thing being on the Discord side of it is I don't get to hear it.
Aww.
Don't worry, Ari, I'll let you find some kind of beeping noise to put over it. That, or we should add it to the soundboard that we have. Forgot we had a soundboard.
Oh no.
Derek, you don't get to ban yourself. If you do that, that's called volunteering for another 2 years.
Voluntolding?
No, tearing. Because the tears are from crying.
Oh, fair. Yeah, alright, alright. Charles has stepped on Snake. That's -1 RE point. I think that's the first negative RE point I've handed out in the Ancient Cave this year.
Probably.
It's unfortunate.
Do you hit yourself with negative points if you have to do it? Or are you exempt?
The cleft in my heart, it takes the place of the RE point.
Let's see, I wonder if they're going to pick up any key skip items here.
The name brand Raven. What what ravens can I think of that are name brand? Ooh, alright, we're gonna be off floor 1. That's I like getting off floor 1 as fast as possible, even if it's just through the door.
Ooh, Carpenter. Free should take care of him very quickly.
How many dragons? Wait. Wait. This reminds me of. Oh, you like dragons? Name every dragon.
And Lightning has taken out Pooh. Alright. Get ready. Here we go. -1 RE point. And off floor 1 we are.
Race into the caves. Mine. Whatever.
The caves within the caves.
Static's close behind, so. Where's that? Yeah, I could do that. Give me a minute.
Oh, I'm so out of touch. I forgot to do that. Thanks, Ari. And Charles took a death. Mole was not to be trifled with. And back onto floor 1.
I set up one prediction, and I already missed a death? What?
Yeah. The mole.
Was the BBR not enough?
I don't think so. I don't think it... I missed the damage roll myself.
It can totally happen, but like,
right.
pretty much always take that gamble early.
But usually we have probably 20 more levels behind it. 15 more. I don't know where we're at. But the good thing about this spot is more exit mouse.
Sorry, I started getting ambushed by cat. I was actually trying to Charles Seed, so I could at least kind of listen in a little bit on what floor they're on based on the music. But I actually
that's not a bad idea.
hear Charles' audio. So much for that.
Let's see, Earthbound. Oh, you weren't kidding. There's like no audio at all. Alright, so we know Charles is back on too. That definitely does look like an irritated mole.
Thank you for being a friend. Nice.
Oh, it looks like Charles is gonna take another death. I like floor 2 because it's a good place to start looking for skips. Start getting some better equipment. You know, potentially move forward a bit because you can't move backwards. And if you're lucky enough.
Yeah, your skips still don't go backwards on 2. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Charles really adamant about fighting this mole. but does have enough psychic points. I really don't think it should be that bad, but
Now the power shield came out this time, so it might actually work out. And a freeze. Ooh, fresh egg in the trash. There we go. So that'll be a nice chunk of levels right there.
Static making good use of the exit mouse. If you ever find yourself in the mines, like
Easy bad.
Kind of suck, but you can use the mouse to like kind of put yourself halfway back through the mines and then just immediately get another mouse.
Oh, and there's the pudding and pendant shop. So would you take the risk of the KC bet this early on if you didn't have any other items for Ness right off the bat?
I hate the Casey bet personally. So what I will do though is I would just leave it in Ness's inventory. And then if I find myself in a situation where I need to use it, then I'll just equip it in battle. Like you're stuck in a fight with a robot and you're
Right.
to do 1 point of damage or something. That's when I would actually maybe use it.
A scripted fight where you need to just hopefully hit.
No Gyguses yet. We're not even on floor 8 yet.
We got about another 4
Incredible,
minutes
I
before
know.
potentially. Just joking about it throws me in a flashback with a race. We're ended it in 20 minutes.
That's one where you look over at the race room and you're like, did you like bump the button or something?
They both finished fairly quickly. That was before the limit of the 5-floor skip, I think, too.
Oh yeah, that did make a big difference. Because you could just go straight 1 to 9, and then if you showed up on 9 and just like found a pendant and a heavy bazooka, you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Let's do it! Let's do it!
I would like to complete the seed, thank you.
What? I don't have to worry about Doggo? Let's do it! Yeah, that was before the floor skip modification came through.
Don't say real old version, it doesn't feel that old to me.
Back when we were playing with
My day. Yeah, back in my day, the doors went to random places and didn't go back the way you came. You had to try to find the plot triggers somewhere in the seed in the right order.
And you have to hope the doors exist too, because they may not exist. Gygus? Yeah, there's no door to Gygus.
Stay a while and listen.
Charles swimming through those sharks pretty nicely. Nah, swimming.
Maybe it's the voice I should use. I'm all washed up. Oh, is it tapioca night?
No, it's not.
Oh,
Banana pudding night.
Oh, the banana pudding is good too.
But we just ran out. Have a tic tac.
Good is also cursed. Ooh, big raid, nice.
Ooh.
Welcome in,
Thanks, Pink
Raiders.
Train.
You have showed up to probably like still loading in, but you have shown up to the Ancient Cave tournament for 2024.
We're currently in the second round of the losers bracket, which we're just doing a regular vanilla seed. After two brutal seeds, we decided to do vanilla and roll Ari a brutal seed in vanilla.
As you do. Static, what? Oh, that's what it was. I looked away for just a moment. Looks like the robot called for help.
Yeah.
That will definitely do it.
Let me message quickly.
Hey, you know, sometimes rando is just rando. There's nothing you can do. If it wants to be mean, it's going to be mean. And Earthbound is certainly a game. If it wants to be mean, it can be mean.
Game be mean, never.
A rando is a rando, but a manwich is a meal. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I could go for Sloppy Joes.
I was never a big fan of them, to be honest.
No, to be fair, I like them when they are, I'll say prepared neatly. I don't like when they're sloppy joes and they're like, they're sloppy, and you just slap like the barbecue meat like all over,
Yeah.
like a giant mess, like like you're the lunch lady at a school or something. Like I like when it's still like a sandwich you can hold.
Make it more taco-like.
And then you get the bonus, like the little bits of the barbecue meat fall out, and then you can just like scoop those up with chips or something. Like it's a nice little meal. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a perfectly neat Joe. I just don't want it to be like I need a knife and fork or to go wash my hands or something.
Or a spoon.
Or a spoon. Not a wet mess. Correct. Yeah, the bread should still have, like, I mean, if I let it sit for a long time, all right, whatever. But, like, the bread should still have its structural integrity.
I was more of a fan of the chicken patty back in the day.
Oh, chicken patties, those are pretty good, too.
Nice and warm with a slice of American cheese.
I don't know. You can put a slice of cheese on there. I can go either way. If it was just me making it, I would probably leave the cheese off. But like, I'd still eat it if it was on there. Like, it's neutral for me.
Now, like 15 years ago, I got into a phase where I'd do 2 of those patties with a little bit of blue cheese in between the patties.
I can't do it. It's moldy. I can't get over it.
Mold is good.
Charles is here fighting the floor boss. And I think Static Pulse is right behind you. Yep. So
Yep.
we're still pretty darn close. Oh yeah, and I apologize if my internet blows up more than usual. It's there are pretty good storms overhead, so I kind of expect it to just kind of die eventually here, but I think I got time for the seed. Who's zooming? Thomas, you're zooming. But everybody's zooming roughly equally, so.
Yeah, we spent a little bit of longer time on this floor, just trying to get through Mole a couple times.
And Static took a death to robots that called for help, the other ancient cave classic. Ooh. I'm always about it. I am a huge fan of the selection of songs for Ancient Cave, and not just like the ones that I made. Like, obviously, I like mine, or I wouldn't have made them, right? But like, everybody I feel has done a really good job with those. And then while I'm on the topic of that, the sprites also fantastic.
Oh, there's a great selection.
We're doing the squiggle.
It's a wave.
It is, in fact, so I had to resist when I picked the bird sprite, and then I got Cass's theme. I really wanted to just move in time with the music. I was like, probably shouldn't waste extra time.
So what floor do you start going out into the spiral and magic hint? Looking for treasure. I know 9 is one I might do it.
Ugh. Like out into the spiral, like I'd be desperate. Like I wouldn't unless I was like really motivated. But this is rational me trying to not just loot goblin. I'm real good at loot goblining.
Yeah, I would agree. The first two I'd probably go for. Whether or not I go for the rest is a question. I had a real good mouse setup.
So I think in Ancient Cave, Ness still gives just the regular baseball cap. I probably wouldn't be too hard to make that a randomized item.
Crystal charm, hard hat. Like, ooh.
So that's a pretty good find for Charles, making sure I'm looking at the right stream for the right thing.
You mean the left stream?
Have Chaz make a gift box as open requirement. I've been trying to actually learn how Ancient Cave Randomizer works. So instead of just like, I can add content, like I can add sprites, I can add music, like I can do like the very basic maintenance stuff, but I've been trying to learn how it actually works. So I could do neat stuff in the future. If I'm visited by the muse of programming, who knows, right? But I figured it would be a good exercise to at least, like, come to an understanding of, like, how it actually functions.
and then get yourself into trouble.
Charles is definitely on another floor. We found a BBR in a chest. For just a moment, I thought it was Bag of Dragonite, and I was like, oh, man, but no, this is BBR. But here we are. This is floor 7. Nice find. Just a Thunder and Storm, not a Doggo Seed. You knew it wasn't a Doggo Seed because I'm not running it, but now you are assured that it's not a Doggo Seed.
I don't know. I was cursed for a long time rolling those things myself, and I rolled, like, 20 in a row?
How many was it? It really was like probably like a half dozen or something. Which is probably like almost a statistical outlier.
No one was happy that tournament. The temple had to take over for a little bit. And I give it another go. What do you know? Another doggo seed.
That's another one where I'm like kind of tempted to like go in there and like make a change so doggo isn't always just awful. But then it's like, I don't know, like that's at this point it's almost part of the ancient cave lore. Like, I don't know, maybe I really shouldn't change something like that.
Or would it be limits to the
Sometimes
awful?
Diamond Dog just has 5,000 HP. What?
I've always wanted to do a plando on one of these.
I still want to come up with some ridiculous triathlon. My only concern is like getting enough people into a tournament for the shenanigans TM. Yeah, I think I've mentioned that in the past though, easy mode setting. And even if the easy mode was just like the one probably most frustrating thing about this randomizer is if you wipe and you've made a save in a bad spot, it's really hard to come back from that. And I would like to make it where the same patch that we have in Scramble, where when you like come back at the phone you last saved at or whatever, you have all the kids and they have all their hit points and psychic points. Easy deaths, yeah, that's what it's called. You know what? I'll just message Tomar and ask him what he did for that.
Oops, all doggo, but each floor is a different form. And alternate it with Nightmare. Trying to keep up with the menus on both sides here. I am out of practice.
As far as like restream or commentary, I don't feel like I'm ever in practice.
Like when I'm playing the game myself, it's like things are moving super slow, but then I play it back and I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, if it's me, I have no problem. And then, well, even if I'm just watching one stream, no problem. But trying to keep track of both, like, I will lose focus for an instant and then, crap.
We jumped ahead 4 floors, or back 2, or both.
Yeah, there's still plenty of difficulty in Ancient Cave to be had without the, like, coming back with just Ness at 0 PP. Yeah, absolutely.
I think static's on 4 at this point. I think went right through the Winter's door.
Yeah, yep. Oh yeah, I missed that whole like conversation because it was like the entire last thing, and I was racing. What was this thing with Everdread cosplay? Is that the I lost the seed, so now I have to cosplay as Everdread? Is that what we did? I was like, you missed a great opportunity here. I like, sir, I like just right up on a tee, but all right.
This desert here, I'm always nervous to cross it, especially if it's on a nasty floor.
Desert is one of those, like, early on it sucks because, like, if you're early enough, sunstroke is nasty, right? But
Yeah,
then later on, yeah, it's like impossible
And you
to
got
dodge
to
the
push for it.
enemies. Oh my god, that's great. Are you Everdread? What? No, this is just how I dress. I wear my sunglasses indoors and a Hawaiian shirt in orange. Oh, that's great. See, that just makes me want to go to like RPG Limit Break again. Go in person, sit out in the audience, and then just sit back there in an Everdread cosplay. But like, it's not like super obvious. It's just like I'm wearing a hat and glasses and an orange Hawaiian shirt.
And you scurry from seat to seat every like 30 minutes.
I do have a Manny Manny statue on the bookshelf there. Maybe that's why I kept getting these awful seeds. I mean, like, for a couple years there, I went to RPG Limit Break every year, and then it got kind of bumpy with work, and then I just, like, haven't been able to make it work since. I don't know who designed or made it. It was a gift on my birthday. A thoughtful gift. I appreciate it. Look, it's just one cursed relic. How cursed could it really be?
Enough for you to get another one. I mean, if you can handle one, you can handle two.
Ooh, that's a unique situation. Jeff with mirror, but gets like paralyzed or something. Like he actually still has something he can do that like isn't just report back on spy. Yeah. Well, I mean, like the curses stack, but they may also like, interfere with each other, right? So they may make like both of them worse, or they may like, interplay with each other in some way, right? I mean, that's just common curse logic. Everybody knows that. They teach you that in school.
Yeah, it's never going to be for the better. It's always going to be worse.
You could find two curses that cancel each other out, yeah. It's like the Mr. Burns thing. You could have like 40 curses all competing to like curse you the most, but none of them can get through the door. It's jammed. So you're saying I'm invincible? No, the opposite. Any small little thing
will instantly kill you.
I'm sorry, I like old Simpsons. If I wake up and I'm in the middle of a park in Moonside, my first thought is going to be, shit, I'm going to be late for work.
We got the wrong side of showtime.
Wrong side of showtime is fine. You can set the mouse, as long as you remember. The first 30 seasons of Simpsons before turning 30. Where did I actually stop watching The Simpsons? Probably around, like, you know, season 15, 16-ish. That's where I haven't seen, like, every episode anymore. Well, like, all right. So my first thought when I wake up in Moonside is, shit, I'm gonna be late for work. Absolutely. My second thought is gonna be, shit, I don't have any psychic powers. What the fuck am I gonna do here?
Just remember, if you're late for work, you're early for work.
You're gonna hope the hotel's selling bombs or something, because I don't fancy my odds against a robo pump that throws bombs back at me.
You're never getting out of that room. You're just gonna be stuck around with the shadow following you.
You got a gold tooth? What? I can't see that.
Moonside. Moonside. Ooh, legendary bat too. So we're getting some good gear here between a heavy bazooka, some good weapons.
Oh, sometimes the kids just don't understand that they won't be 18 forever. Just get younger. It worked for me.
Oh, excuse me, I have to step away for a minute.
Oh, good. The coffee is quite possibly still one of my least favorite enemies in Earthbound. At least this one's still weak to freeze. But the fact that they just do like that AoE fire is just awful. Department store. Yeah, whoever did the scaling for department store, like, completely off the rocker. Sorry, completely off the rocker. Now we found the wrong way there, so we found the beginning of this floor for static. I understood the terrors of retail. Miss Yakumo is on fire tonight. And Charles is struggling just a little bit with these spawns. Yeah. A Suporma for the troubles, and then this. Ooh, Earth Pendant. We're up to a Earth Pendant and a Franklin badge on Charles' side. That's good enough for me, for Gygus. I would be happy. Just gotta get there. Yeah, and a heavy bazooka. So like you got it. You got the defense against Gygus attacks, and you got a way to do damage always every time. And yeah, it's actually I was hoping nobody would bring it up, but yeah, Gygus is super weak to the Supporma in Ancient Cave. If you use the Supporma in Phase 1 against the Devil's Machine, you actually win instantly. It just pops up you won on the screen.
I heard something about instantly win. Are we talking about Suproma again?
Yeah. If you use the Supporma on the Devil's Machine, you instantly win. It just says you win. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh no! Charles has got a homesickness. I'm like 95% sure.
Now we gotta find a phone.
It was like 2 frames, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yep, going right to the phone. Yep.
Call again, call again, call again. Yeah.
Yep, takes 2 calls. The first call to say hi to Ma for the first time ever, and then the rest work normally.
You know what cures homesickness? Suproma.
That would be another one. Just remove a homesickness from Ancient Cave. I would be perfectly okay with that. Would anybody really be missing? Oh man, I missed when Ness would get homesick in the middle of an Ancient Cave seed.
No, that would be fair considering the inconsistency of phones.
Yeah, for sure.
Or do we just add it as a Z flag and make it randomly appear and disappear? Even worse.
Delightfully devilish, Seymour. If Ness is an even level, he'll be homesick.
Oh, that could be fun. A table of homesickness, so each seed rolls from that table on what are the rules for homesickness.
Oh my god, I hate it. Thankfully, I think that's slightly more complicated. I don't think it's a ton more complicated, but I think it's just complicated enough that it's not easy.
And then we disable Mom from the list.
You have to find the mom phone call. You have to go find your mother. They shuffled all the doors around. They shuffled the phone numbers too. No more rat. Slug, you made hot rats emotes. What if the game just crashed at random intervals?
We're playing the reshuffler again?
Don't worry, Chaz takes in too many of my pull requests. That'll be a feature that gets added unintentionally. Don't you worry. I am not some ace programmer.
Well, neither were the Earthbound devs.
Well, Why do something one way when you could do it 4 ways? The motto of the Earthbound development team. Charles actually kind of in a nasty spot here. You're gonna have to either just skip directly onto 9 or actually find a heal here. Yeah, and the reality is, I think deadlines and getting forced to just kind of shove stuff right out the door is pretty common.
And that code is hard.
It is not easy.
Yeah, Charles has been on floor 7 for 20 minutes now.
Ooh, we got the wet towel, and we do have the wet towel. Is this actually useful? Charles kind of wandered off. Ooh.
Oh.
Found the heel. Okay. I guess maybe Charles already knew where that was. It's totally possible.
Just remember, we could patch it in post.
We'll fix it live in prod, don't worry.
Send the game out broken, we'll do a day 0 download. What? The disk is blank? Now we're downloading 120 gigs? What?
I get worked up over it. I appreciate, time to be Nintendo fanboy, but I appreciate that Nintendo still actually puts the games on their cartridges. Like, you could just go to the store, you could buy a Switch game, and then you could play it. And you don't have to be like, well, the internet's crap at home, so, alright, I bought this game and I'll play it in the morning. Alright, word's dead.
Or if you're lucky in 3 days.
That's backwards. We've heard that music.
Pizza!
F-Zero has... No, I think... That's a good point. I have Firefield that I could probably put into a pull request. And then I also have Pumpkin Hill. I could torture everyone with that and put that in a pull request. 2 more songs I could put in Ancient Cave. If you're asking about the song currently playing, this is actually the Tetranet theme. I was working on Pumpkin Hill earlier today. Previous song, I think is one of the SMT songs? I don't remember exactly which one, though. I'm sorry.
Bugger.
Double burger skip. The double burger skip is the stealthy way to do the old school Ancient Cave skip and just go from 1 to 9. There's a Pumpkin Hill cover in the DK64 rando and it slaps? Oh, well, mine certainly doesn't slap in all caps. I'll tell you that now. I could, like, you know, like, put more effort into it than just literally putting, like, the backing track of Pumpkin Hill in. Because currently my intent would be that comes on and I'm just going to sing the Pumpkin Hill rap over it. Hey, skip to the same floors, okay, it's fine. Especially when it turns out to be like a doggo floor or something and you just want a quick way to get across. Ooh, Auto Starmaster for Charles.
Yeah, because technically you'd be going backwards and forwards through the 2 doors, so...
If I could find... I would probably have to write my own melody. And then use the Venus vocals or something. I could. I have the backing track done. So it's just kind of like trying to come up with something creative from there. Or not, and then you just get the Pumpkin Hill comp track. I do not think that Static has the same quality of gear. Oh, we got a source of BBRs. That's pretty good. I turned Minnesotan again, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I missed your request for Benny Hill. And there's a decent saxophone in the Runaway 5 sound font. It might be doable, actually. Yeah, maybe. That one would take effort, though. That would definitely not be one that's just done in a day. Legendary bat. That's actually a pretty decent find.
So the question is, how do either one of these folks find their way up of floor 7?
We have been on floor 7 for a fair bit now.
Yeah.
But we've had a couple door hubs, so it's kind of unavoidable. I didn't recall, but Static must have recalled seeing the other side of that backstage pass skip.
The only thing we're missing from this floor now is Underworld.
The classic. It's got to be the classic Underworld, where you go through like 3 doors that are all like, you know, just the ones, and then you hit this bridge that Charles is currently on, then like one of the tunnels, then the Underworld, then another bridge, then another
Then the Starman room.
then the Starman room, and then
And it's a dead end. Alright. Where are we going here?
Oh, why not? Just into Tucson.
No.
Charles says no thanks. Going back to the way, oh, you got the snake bag. I missed the snake bag. You get your Ari point back, Charles. I mean, it is 11:40 at night for Eric, I guess. But I probably couldn't
And
listen
myself.
to that theme all night. Is Central Time? Central Time getting stormed on?
The B button of frustration. Question is, what door did we miss?
It very much just seems like door hub to door hub to door hub. So this is just one of those giant floors that kind of spider webs out. But I think once we get off this, it'll be pretty fast.
Yeah.
We're like kind of running out of door hubs, honestly.
And to be honest, this is not a bad floor for it to be the door hub central. Other than limiting some of the gifts.
No, no. Look, I'm just appreciative, as y'all are probably appreciative, that I don't hear the neighbors' dogs barking through my walls and their walls. It's nice.
We got some kibitzing going on in the race room. What the hell is wrong with floor 7 from Charles? Is that hole? I can't remember. Is that hole open?
No, it is not. And if you go talk to the sign says "bad hole" in all caps. Oh, Derek. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and what do you want me to do about it, Derek? Principal's office is closed right now.
What else do we have? We have Foresight, we have Want. Was
Freed.
Happy Village also on this floor along with Freed? This is like, you need to be diligent. Like you need to not just be winging it. Like, you need to have a plan for each of these and be able to do them all back to back and not get yourself confused.
Start working out one of those door areas and just hit all the doors.
Oh, we got the old 5B presses. That's a good sign. Yep. Oh, all right, I'm down. What Earthbound enemies would make good pets? Yeah, Bukas. It's free space. Done. Definitely not spiteful crows. You're gonna have to, like, go find the nest they made of all the stuff they stole from you.
Diamond Dog could be a pretty good guard dog. Just grab the one from last seed.
If you don't like family coming over and staying for a long time, you can get an evil eye as a pet. That would work. Be like, why is there an eyeball standing in your living room? And I can't talk about it any other way. Pet Frank. Right, but like, all right. How about like the guitar? It's like,
what about the annoying old party
neighbors
man?
are loud. Like the guitar just plays you a song and then you just go to sleep. And it's not nearly as creepy as the Tengu that would play a lullaby. The guitar only plays Wonderwall. You know, it would put me to sleep. That's okay.
Have a party with the cranky old lady and the annoying old party man. Put them in the corner of a room. And they're constantly annoying each other. One guy just wants to party, and the other one's a crank.
The armored frog, I think, is pretty much just like keeping just like any frog, so that would be fine. The lips and the eyes. Pet Chattered Man for free hugs? No. The you want the Mook for free hugs. They give you like 8 hugs at the same time. I enjoy that manly fish was renamed to unsanitary creature. I guess that probably answered whether or not the fish man would make a good pet. Also resisting saying Kraken would make a good pet. He's just the little guy. He's just your little buddy. He just makes tornadoes. It's okay. I got a 1/4 acre. There's room for a Kraken.
Trying to think of what doors Charles hasn't checked yet.
The handsome Tom and the smiling Sam, they're just both sitting in the corner. And I'm just gonna be like, what? Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, they're next to the Manny Manny statue. What? Just a myth. The little puke. No, he's gonna make burp noises. Just all the time. It's like all he does. Oh, no. I'll take the nuclear reactor robot. He could be my pet. That sounds great. Just plug him into the wall. Oh, Charles.
Oh, there we go. There we go. End of the desert.
They're great. What do you mean they're terrible? Like, I'm feeling kind of down, like, stubbed my toe walking in the house, and you just, and then you're just full HP. It's great. touch them, and then they don't explode.
They're an unlimited source of fuel.
I got a gas stove. I don't punch that either. It might explode.
Might also break your fist.
See, I think the nuclear reactor robot could probably power the house. The atomic reactor robot probably could too. Ooh, the taxi. Would the taxi be a good pet or a bad pet? Does the taxi drive you around where you want, or does it just like rev and accelerate everywhere?
Smog up your house.
Great! The Ohio sign. Bad for many reasons. Least of which is that it implies that I'm living in Ohio. Pretty sure Charles just backtracked onto a different floor to get the full heal. To take the diamond eyes off Ness so that he can actually go to the next floor. It's actually pretty slick.
No, I think this one's on floor 7. I think. This should be the 3 door? Alright, come on, Static. Keep going, keep going. There you go, there you go, there you go. And now it is a race.
Look, my only complaint about Ohio is every time I drive through it, every sign leads to Cleveland. Every one of them. Literally all of them. All roads lead to Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Take a look at both of our buildings. Here's our river that catches on fire.
And with that, Static is officially off floor 7 first.
This train is carrying jobs out of Cleveland. Our economy's based on LeBron James. We're out.
With a mandatory fight on the way in.
Ooh, we've moved on to Final Fantasy V music. Nice. The hydrants are no joke. The hydrants are huge jerks. They're like extra jerks too, because like when you normally fight them, it should just be like 2 kids taking a stupid amount of damage, and instead it's your whole party, and it takes forever. For it being like a bash-ish like attack, it does a great job of being like, ooh, 400 damage to Ness. 400 damage to Paul. Like, come on, let's get moving. Yeah, Dev's having a bad day. When they made the department store in Moonside. I'm just impressed the pizza guy shows up. I've tried that a couple times where I'm just like, yeah, I'll just call for pizza, and if he shows up, he shows up. And then, like, he does not. He
Never
he's
shows.
playing random doors and does not show up.
Stuck on floor 7.
If you do the save gimmick where you just call for a pizza and then you save and then slap reset and he shows up right away, that's the way to go. Twitch just sent me the stream summary thing, and I was like, oh man, was I still live? Oops. I don't think so. I don't think I was live still.
Let's go check. Let's find out. Can we see the restream of the restream? Or restream of the commentary?
I'll do it. I did it for Scramble. Then I'll do commentary on the restream of the restream.
Well, Ari, you're safe.
Darn. Nice last stream. You streamed for 1/3 of the time and got 300% less viewers. Good work. Don't worry though, you made 0.4 of a cent from ads.
We will take 0.6 as payment.
I'm a little concerned for these HP values.
Who's our
Feel
prayer
a
character
little
this
bit
time?
low. I don't know. I'm terrible. I never remember.
I only remember as we're walking up the hallway.
I'll even have done like some dumb prayer strats with one of the kids, and then I'll be running up the corridor to Gaius, and I'll be like, "Oh, you know, who has pray? Actually, I don't remember. They only menued to it 80 times. I just can't." Night pendant. That's an okay find. Ego or the Chompasaur. Chompasaur is gonna be my pet. Wetnosaur also pet. Fantastic pets.
Would you keep them as inside or outside pets?
Whatever they want. They're adults, they can choose. Just so like the lizard gets to choose inside or outside of terrarium. Look, alright, look. You call them... it's the Skyrim thing. Some may call them trash. Me, I call them treasures. Some may call them cursed. Me, I call them blessed. Ego orb. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody must live way up north, because nobody suggested, like, the major psychic psycho as a good pet. I'm like, what? It's like -40 outside. Somebody that could just cast fire sounds amazing.
I mean, would you want that, or would you just take the molten pile of lava as the pet instead?
I think Fire Springs does it. I think Fire Springs might be the one area where there's like nothing I would really. No thanks, I'm good.
Not even Doggo?
No, not even Doggo.
Oh.
Not Carbon Dog, he's gonna light everything on fire. Not Diamond Dog, he's gonna like get diamonds on everything. You know how hard it is to get rid of diamonds? You can't file them down.
You just gotta get a guy.
Ooh, the skate punk. What about the skate punk? The skate punk's gonna bring a pizza with him.
You know what? I feel like floor 8 has been too short. We just got here.
Compared to floor 7. Ugh. Oh, we got the flash beta. We got the feeling strange. Nice.
Storm
I wanted
Bros.
to do that in the last seed, but like Ness was stubbornly not learning Flash. Oh, he was a pushover for Static at least. We'll see for Charles, but I'm betting. All right, see, this is it for me. Slug has the show ticket skip, like always goes to floor 9, right? I feel like I always see the Foresight department store on 9. And like the top and bottom are always like giant loops, and then it's like one of those middle doors hides the actual way forward.
Just a small little fork.
Boy, both runners are, despite an hour and 17 minutes and getting super lost on floor 7, both runners are actually really, really close. Yeah, somebody comes up with a bingo database.
Feels like this valley here is just throwing a lot of random stuff at you.
Look, if I'm on commentary, Simpsons reference is like free space. Like double that if it's me on commentary with Temple.
Now that Taco Bell's been mentioned, I kind of want Taco Bell.
I know, right? I don't need it though, that's for sure.
No fancy crunch wraps. I just want a small beef and cheese soft taco.
I miss the Frito burritos. Those were great. And they would like charge you nothing for them, which to be fair, they are just like corn chips, but still.
There it is. Underworld.
But yeah, now it's like, I don't know, I'm adrift at Taco Bell. I don't know. I guess I could still get the, shoot, what do you call them? Chalupas. There we go. The word was trying to come to me. That's all. Though they still have those, but like a lot of the other stuff I like, they got rid of.
Yeah. Sometimes just like with the price of it, at some of these locations, I'm like, I might as well just go across the street to Moe's or something.
The prices are definitely where it's like I should just go to the grocery store, and like I can even still like just buy like the soft shells. Like I don't even have to make them myself, like that part, and it's still way cheaper.
Yeah. Buy a bulk pack from Costco.
Died in Arkham Horror, but the team won the campaign. Heck yeah. I'm a little concerned for the depth of this floor 9, since we kind of didn't see the middle chunk of floors. And we're not yet seeing like I would expect to see like Wetnosaurs, Ghosts of Starmen, Chompasaurs.
Well, if we're suspecting it's going to be consolidated, and maybe it'll be odd and we might not see some of it because of a little fork or something.
That's true. Sometimes Gygas is just like, 5 doors off the entrance or something, and then there's like a long piece that hangs out and like soaks up all the worst encounters. It does happen occasionally. How have the races been? They've been seeds.
It's Ancient Cave.
They have been on the long side, yeah. The first one was a doggo seed. This one had an absolutely like massive floor 7 that really was a maze. It's Gookie. Okay.
All right.
Oh, but said it got caught. There's the star party.
There's the group you're looking for.
Auto fight to get the hit points back up, though. It's a good call. And just going to go ahead and make the assumption you're not going to run away soon enough. Put up the psychic shield to be safe. Then sure enough, run away before you start getting the rest of the Starstorm spam. That's always how it goes. If you didn't put up that shield, oh no, you'd run away on turn 13. You might be able to run clear a claw. Yep, no problem.
Oh, Charles is making the trek. I looked away for a second. All right, now we'll see how well I did on rolling the seed here.
That's gonna be the question. Charles has to be kind of closing in, but Charles does not yet know where the intestines room is. I don't think. Alright, anybody pokey? Let's see it. Let's see this head. We got the numb, and he's
That was
normal resistance to freeze. So this is reasonable.
Oh. Oh, I just noticed. Paul is our prey character.
It's not even randomized. Okay, we're through phase 1 on static side. Just normal, nothing crazy. Attention, all Earthbound gamers. Ness is in trouble, and he needs your help.
What can I do? Tell
All
me, Ari,
you
what can I do?
is the credit card and the 3 digits on the back.
Six, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. And
Act now.
1, 2, 0.
To stop GigaGas from taking over ONET.
If you need my zip,
Couldn't,
it's 1.
Couldn't get 2 Gigases without freeze resist, but hey, it worked out because we got Starstorm, we got Heavy Zook, we got all kinds of stuff to get through phase 2. I think... No, I don't think. I do know. Ness is the only character that won't have prey. Has to be one of the other characters.
There was something about Ness that made it blow up or something, right? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know at a super low level why that is. We went from By Pride Gygus to Old Man Gygus. Charles got a second head of Zuka. Jeez, Billy.
Wow. Dual wield.
Well, the first heavy bazooka was on floor 7. That absolutely cavernous floor 7. Which is the
Yeah.
earliest a heavy bazooka can show up. It's reasonable.
The only thing missing on that floor was also Tucson.
Which was on an earlier floor. I mean, it would be a crazy seed to, like, just not even see Tucson.
Ah, Vegas farted.
One more. One more.
Come on.
Ready. Yeah, here it is. GG's to Static.
All right.
Well done navigating that horrendous floor 7 and getting through.
This seems like an appropriate spot for me to forfeit on right here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm guessing Gygas is like a room away, given that enemy set there.
I missed where the two of you diverged because you were pretty darn close. You actually both got off of that awful floor 7 at about the same time.
I entered floor 7 so close to the end of it, and I full worked it backwards, and then I full worked it forwards, and then I worked it backwards again one more time.
Well, more like circles. It was very circular.
Yeah, and after all I skipped around 7 to 7 again. I went back. I bought the freaking house. Like I couldn't get anywhere. Floor 9. I forgot about that purple pathway. So I did lots of slow walking through underworld and sewers, and I'm guessing Static probably. I mean, I had to have been down the right branch at least from the Stonehenge rooms.
And I think that's it, but I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't paying.
I mean, I cleared every other aspect of 9 at that point. Otherwise, I would just cycle back to the department store, which I think is where you entered 9 at.
I was originally worried a little bit that 9 was going to be super big, but you're both in like the leg of it that it's deep enough to have the nasty enemy. But yeah, Static just found Gygas first.
Yeah,
memes too, don't worry.
From memes from where? From poor decision making? From bad play?
From chat. Making
Excellent.
fun of the several cursed objects that I keep in my room nonchalantly.
From poor decision. Oh, there you go. From bad play.
Welcome.
I think it was looking good. The heavy bazooka drop was a nice one to have.
That I keep in my room nonchalantly.
But yeah, just in the end, the items were there.
Welcome.
I just couldn't find the exits. Well done, Static Pulse.
Hey, how's it going? So, did you also find 4 Franklin or 2 Franklin badges too?
I had 2 Franklin badges, Auto Star Master. I got a heavy bazooka drop from an enemy on floor 7, which carried.
I found it in a chest somewhere.
There was one in Talarama Cave.
Yeah, that was it. That's where I got it.
And that would have been, like I said, was that shortly before Gygas for you?
It was. I believe it was pretty close from what I remember.
Because on 9, I think the issue for me was there's that hallway from Monotoli Tower.
Mm-hmm.
You entered kind of the middle room, and going left brought you to Stonehenge hallways. Going right brought you to a long loop.
Yeah, the sewer, right?
You have the sewer and Lost Underworld, and it's being a big dead end. And so I had gone left then to Stonehenge after waffling a bunch trying to figure out what I missed. But yeah, I think you probably went that way sooner, and that probably led you to the end.
Yeah, I believe I went right first to the sewer just to check the nearby exits, got the full heal. Then I went left through the Stonehenge. I think I went through the lower left door. Everything else.
Lower left is Talarama.
Oh, was it?
I think.
No, I've already forgotten everything.
Yeah. Either way, there's a hospital room. I peeked left, went right, and got smoked by an Evil Eye Ghost of Starman combo.
Oh, that's no good. I ended up taking a bag attack in the Gygus room. I got stuck on some geometry and a diamond got me.
Floor 7. Did you any skips? Because I skipped to 7.
Yeah, I didn't know skips could skip to themselves. It made it convenient to get from Foresight to on it. Not that it was useful.
Yeah, I skipped into Foresight, I think via the museum using the tiny ruby from 3.
Oh, yeah. So I missed that. I missed that completely.
Okay.
The only skip I took aside from 7-2 itself was, I believe it was 4 to 6, which mirrored my practice earlier today, where I ended up walking most of the way to the end.
Yeah, I found the 6 entrance to 7 from Happy Happy. Just kept going back and forth. I when I skipped to 7, I very quickly entered the desert via the mole cave, and I got all the presents, but my loop brought me to the left side of desert, and I just forgot that the right tunnel hadn't been checked yet. So I went back and forth a long time. I bought the Onet house, which brought me back to 3, probably on floor 4 or 5, and then I got some skip there, which didn't take me forward, so I came back. It was all sorts of. There's a double hamburger skip in there. Just all sorts of. The wheels were spinning with no forward momentum.
Yeah, on 7, I ended up taking there were a couple of Monkey Cave shortcuts that I had the items for, but it seemed like they all went to Tucson on. I think that was either 4.
Yep. Yeah, that would have been
something.
earlier Tucson.
Yeah, I think it was going backwards to the same floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure I saw any skips going on to 9. There was maybe one going on to 8, but it didn't matter with the enemy. The boss list was as tame as it was, except floor 1 boss was rough.
Yeah, that took out Blue for me, and he was down for a little while.
Yep. I kept tin cupping it into the mole cave boss right away on floor 2, just to try and get the experience, and it took me, I think, 3 attempts before it finally worked out. So I ate a bit of time. I think it took me 18 minutes to finally get off of floor 2, but I'm quite sure I spent about a half hour on floor 7.
Yeah, for me, I didn't try any of the moles on floor 2. Maybe if I had Poo up, I might have tried it, since Double Freeze was fairly likely to get a kill.
Yeah, he was. It took I think 3 freeze beta. I had to do a beta and then a bunch of alphas to get there, and so they were a little bit resistant, but I just did it for the experience to try and stay beefy the whole time.
Yeah, for sure. On floor 7, I walked into it from the boss room, so I was actually on the Foresight side of the room. Then I took the after exploring Foresight, I then took the loop over to On It. There was a couple of times I did see the desert, but I didn't really want to. I was kind of saving that for last, so to speak. Since I'm like, well,
that was
more
doors besides Foresight.
2 areas.
Visited desert almost right away and just walked away from it, forgot it existed.
Yeah, I had forgotten about it for a while too, until I was kind of luckily just kind of ran back into it. I'm like, oh yeah, and I was heading over to the right side when you mentioned in chat that you had found the way. So at least at that point we had caught up pretty well. So it was really just who was going to find Gaius first. It really wasn't, with all the Franklin badges and the Seepin, and it really wasn't.
Yeah. 8 was fairly efficient.
Yeah, not a whole lot of branches there from what I remember.
And then just 9. I should have zagged.
Yeah, that's how it happens. Is one zigs, the other zags, and that's the determining factor.
Next time I'll remember to zig. Well done. It's late for all you East Coasters, so you can all go to bed. Derek, thanks for restream. Ari, thanks for the comms. Better luck next time.
Thanks you guys for racing. I like the loser text. That's what I was laughing at.
I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at, right?
All right, so I think at this point we're ready to wrap this up for tonight. We're going to get the next rounds launched off pretty quickly here. And thanks everyone for coming out.
Y'all have a wonderful evening and the wonderful rest of your weekend.